Bang, 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 bang.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, like that.
Hey, look at these bunch of Eve-style smart gorillas.
Hold up, son. What you say?
They're wild ape-style creatures. King Sly.
Gang, talk to me nice, talk to me right. We back outside tonight. How we feeling? How we feeling? How we feeling? What the hold on. What is going on? What was it? Just the instrumental? Just the instrumental? Nope. We're going here. We gotta switch it out. We gotta switch it out. We gotta switch it out.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about, Reba? This is not the same. What are you talking about? We outside, baby.
How much money you got?
We outside. We outside.
How much money you got?
What are you saying?
How many problems you got? A lot. How many people done doubted you? Love you.
Oh, it did. That's just lying.
A lot. How many
Double JP, what's poppin'? How we feeling? How we feeling?
How many times did you ride?
Hey. Kaz, what's crack-a-lagging? I wish, Marco, I wish, brother. I wish.
Every day that I'm alive, I'm around.
How we feeling?
I'd rather be broke
We outside, baby. We outside.
Told my brothers take my breath. If
We talking crazy, baby.
But I'm 21 for L.
Yes, sir. Reeb, shut up. Reeb sitting here lying because I wore black. Now he wants to talk trash. Oh, lies. Picture, what's poppin'?
Heart so cold, I could put it in my cup.
Gang, we back outside, man. Back at it like a crack habit. Talk to me nice, talk to me right. Reaper, I wore an entire... stupidity. The ribs here, stupidity. I wore a whole Nike sweatshirt yesterday. He's like, man, it's the same John. Man, it be the same one. Yeah, I own multiple black sweatshirts. I apologize. I wore an entire... Thank you, Squeeb. See, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Squeeb knows what's up. You know what's up, baby. It is the same. Doug, shut the... You... See, now you're gonna make me. And all right, how about this? If I'm gonna go to it right now, and if it's not the same, Matt, what's his name? Reap and Nugs, you're out of here. All right, we're going to it right now. No, I'm putting it up. Now we're gonna prove you wrong. It better be the same, or you're out of here, kid. No, I appreciate you all for coming up. Don't do an LTG. I would never. I'm kidding. I don't need to show up. I know it's different. I know. I don't need to prove. You can just go look. You'll see a big old Nike across. You'll see a big old Nike across the sweatshirt. The day I started banning over jokes is the day I've lost my... Shut up. The day I started banning over jokes is the day I lost. It's time to call it quits. It's time to call it quits. Light to medium style Raz. Yeah, it's pretty light to medium. That's a fact. I'm afraid, and I'm glad Biz was laughing about that. That's great, because I had something I wanted to laugh at too. But this is my thing right here, right? I'm like afraid to talk about it because I know it's gonna lead. I know this is gonna lead to an entire rabbit hole. She's gonna get re-moistened up, and it's just gonna be an insane problem. And I know it's gonna be a problem. But I want to laugh about it because I'm very confused, but I know it's just she's going to slip right out of her seat. And I know it. And then I'm going to have to deal with the backlash. I already know, bro. I already know what's going to happen. But let's talk about it, all right? Because I saw something very weird. Like, I never thought I would see something like this. And this has to do with a guy that used to be around, all right? He used to be around here, but he's not anymore, right? Well, he might be. So if you're listening, it's your time to shine. But I saw this today, and I was very confused, right? Chill out, Biz. All right, turn away from the screen, all right? Turn away from the screen. All right, now that she's gone, right? So I saw Ravens Dolphin talking about Max, right? And I'm like, wait, what is happening here, right? Why? What is and normally I wouldn't talk about it, but oh boy, it was going on this whole duty. Look at she's like, it's waterfall. That's what she's doing right now. Launching, bro. Launching. She sent it to the moon. All right, so you wrote this and then deleted it. You know you can't talk to me anymore. I don't know what that means already. You know you can't talk to me anymore is insane. I don't want any part of your side of things. I'm a ghost as far as you're concerned. Yet here you are. So I'll ask nicely, what do you want? And if you're going to delete messages, need permission from daddy before speaking or bring up anything from the past, don't bother. I'm not DSP. I'm not playing those games. And then he posts something that says, Maximus mentioned you recently. See mentions. What the is this, bro? What in God's green earth is going on over there, right? What are you doing? Why are we posting this? Why are we talking about, why are you talking to this freak? Godson bike. I don't know, bro. I don't know what is happening. See what happens? See, if you just didn't snitch, right, everything could have been all right. All right? If you didn't just snitch, but you had to do it. And that's why we're at. So, and plus, I mean, Biz can't, she can't concentrate. Her mind gets all scrambly when he's around and mentioned. She's like, oh, what? She don't even remember her own name. She's all flustered, right? So that was another problem. Like, I wanted to get back on track, get her mind right? Get her mind right. Get her, keep her on Trizak. You feel me? I thought, well, listen, I thought so too until I saw Ravens Dolphin talking about him. We'll agree to disagree about that. We'll agree to disagree. But anyway, so we are going to talk about this. Yesterday I left off. Actually, speaking of which, we gotta. I actually need Biz on my side for this one because I need because this one's gonna. I need some finesse. All right, I need some finesse. How you feeling? Are you all right?
What you calling for? I thought you were doing the Rekieta thing first.
No, I'm doing something else first. But what? Are you all right? You able to talk? Concentrate? I need to ask you for a favor.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure you weren't too, Plus.
I don't, I don't find that joke funny, and you just keep doing it.
I don't know what joke you're talking about.
I don't even know what this dude looks like. Like, I picture Max as being like some like short little chunky nerdy black guy. Like, I've had him blocked for like the last 2 months since the last time he's been brought up.
Oh, it's gone. I'm going to it right now. I was going to see if it was right there. I didn't know. They clipped you, B? Oh yeah. No, it's gone.
I don't even know why he's talking to Raven about you. Like,
he's not talking about me. What are you talking about?
I
got you, B.
What else would he be? What else would Max be going to Raven about?
I don't know. Maybe to chill with. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know.
Well, when he says to tell his side of the story or whatever, I mean, Max has no involvement with Raven other than from what you did and him being in the audience? Like,
I don't know. It's not. Oh, got
or
you.
yeah,
My bad. My bad.
I guess you could have
Fiddle's a
two, I
nigger.
guess, chill.
Yeah.
You were
Maybe.
chill. It's got to involve one of you two.
Yeah, I'm not even sure at all. But the reason
or seven, one of you three. I mean, one of you three for sure, because he fixates on stuff with all three of you. So
so the reason I'm bringing it up, right, is bringing it up right now is because I want to talk about this Ozzy Cop video where they're discussing a nice old scam because it seems like Tina and Albert are back to their old ways of scamming. Now, I saw Ozzy's going to pull up something that you're going to find. I don't know if you've seen, but it's going to pull up something. And I don't know if you remember when you see it about when we get to it, we'll talk about it. A stab and grab is hilarious. And I will talk about it when we get there, but do you remember the old I'm moving out of my trailer scam that Tina did like a couple years back when she needed money to. Yes. Well, they're bringing it up now. And Ozzy was like, I think I found something weird about this this GoFundMe. And I'm laughing because like we know about it already being a scam. But I love this new audience of LCUers learning about the autism that we have all been like talking, well, involved or watching for a minute. I find it very funny. So that's why I wanted to bring it up in case I mistaken the story. I wanted you to help me make sure the facts are facted. All right, I don't want to mess this up. So what you're about to see is I'm explaining a scam that they're doing right now, but then he's going to bring up a GoFundMe from back in the day where Tina needed money for a trailer. And when we get to it, I'll explain more. This is the Jesus Christ. That just didn't even do exactly what? You just chose not to do the thing? Hold on.
Ew, why is her face like that?
I don't know. But apparently I think Roxy lives in Buffalo. Funny enough. You could tell because of the Bills things that she always wears. But I think she's from Buffalo, and I heard her talk about being in New York. So if Roxy's in Buffalo, we're gonna do a nice meet and greet with Roxy. What?
Christ. You can't help yourself. You really cannot.
This is a seasoned bunny. They don't even count. And she's on drugs. This is the worst kind.
Well, I don't know. You have some infatuation with Scarlett. She's on drugs.
I don't know. Why do you say infatuation? I don't even talk about it.
What do you mean? When the drama with her and Ralph started up again, you were like, oh my God, I don't know why. I just find her so funny.
I do find her funny. But obsession, we don't even ever talk about her. What are you talking about?
I didn't say obsession.
Infatuation. I'm sorry. I apologize. Infatuation, which is not true. It's cap. I don't.
I can't miss a day. We can't. I tell you what, this is what's going to be good is obviously they know the basic idea of what we're talking about, but I know there were people that hadn't heard the clip of where she said she had to change bow.
Thank you, Square. You see the disrespect?
Why? I've got that clip.
Good.
I've got
awesome.
so much.
That's awesome. So for those of you who don't know what we're talking about.
Apparently I can't help myself from Roxy, who I think is a man and talks with a smoker's voice.
Oh, I'm sure you guys do. In the LCU, Albert thought it
She looks like if she blinks too wrong, her face is going to crack in half.
would be a good idea for him to do a
that's why
GoFundMe.
I'm glad I quit smoking. I would be so mad if my voice started sounding like
Now
that.
for lawnmower equipment for a truck, and we all know he doesn't drive, but he's saying the homeless man drives, even though his license is outdated, I think. So yeah, he was asking for like $7,000. Tina said no, it was not him.
What just happened to Gidgy? She like shut down. Her body is ruined. Look at this.
Outdated,
Watch.
So yeah, he was asking for like $7,000. Tina.
What just happened? Like she just like her mind just disconnected. Look at her eyes. Now she's crazed.
She glitched.
What?
Man drives, even though his license is outdated, I think. So yeah, he was asking for like $7,000. Tina.
She didn't know if she wanted to cry, laugh, or speak. There was too many emotions at once. And every time I pause, her face is even crazier. She looks insane.
I said no, it was not him. She stood 10 to 5 to
the coke kicked in.
down. And said that was not him. That was a fake Albert. Nope. We're gonna get into it all. We got the yes.
And look, Keem, we all know that you got with DJ Money and Nom Nom. We all know who those two people are, Keemstar.
Girl.
And I see
DJ
Nom Nom
Money
donating
and
his
Nom
obligatory
Nom.
100 members a day for the past 2 days. And DJ Money re-upping that crown. Because Keem is, I have it on good terms, from an ex-crown. He's reaching out to
An X crown? I'm sorry. Are we talking to the donators now? X crowns? Come on. Let's. You're getting the tea, you're getting the scoop from the X crowns.
people
Huh?
in DX. You know, first of all, we put the 500 member goal up there. Now you realize out of those 500 members, Nom Nom and Southern are the only 2 people that have donated. I mean, a few fives here and there from Mrs. C and a few others. We know their names.
Did Albert quit?
Yes, he's Voldemorted. He's Voldemorted, which is so great. You remember when my son
I can't tell you. I hate that term Voldemorted. I don't like that. And it bothers me to no end. The Voldemort word. It's such a gay term. First of all, I hate Harry Potter already. All right. So I don't like it already. But Voldemorted? Gay. Gay.
Wait, Albert's
Voldemorted. Yes, I have the. I have,
how's
girl,
that work?
you got to tell me your part first because yours all happened before. Then
Yes.
I'm going to fill you in on from midnight until today.
Okay. All right. I knew this was gonna set niggas off. I like the first I like the snow scene, the first Harry Potter.
I knew it was going to also.
It was
when you
gonna
said
set him
it.
off. I know.
Yeah, I knew it
I gotta be specific here. I like the first one, all right? I think I watched up into the third one, I believe. Jesus Christ. It's Star Wars. Of course, the snow scene. Exactly. That's the one I like. So it's like when you talk about Star Wars and Harry Potter, it sends everybody into like a frenzy. If you say anything bad about these two.
I know. I said in middle school I didn't like Harry Potter, and like I almost got jumped for it. People
Right.
got so triggered.
Why? Well, I don't understand. That Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter, they're ready to slide on.
Because that's when Tina got the show, Albert got Voldemorted, yada, yada, yada. So I'll fill you in. You said that she said some heinous things, and I'm so ready. Because you know what? Like me busting out how much Mike made on his paycheck, 13, 14,000. He knows that I didn't know that. He knows she told me that.
Yo, they really are, they really are the Swifties of literature. A lot of people wild out about them. And I don't know. I don't like it. I'm sorry. All of them.
And that's what I'm going to keep doing is busting out shit she told me about them. Because fuck you, bitch.
No, Albert does. He's still young. He don't have a fucking mother to guide him. Obviously he doesn't. You know?
See, and that's just it. Because if you watch Pesci, he was telling him, Roxy, he kept saying to him, well, how's the lawnmower business going? And he kept pushing him on that. So he really is trying to be that equal father figure in his life. For anybody that cares about Albert, this is going to be a tough watch because he just...
I'm kind of scared. All right. Yeah.
You're going to skip around and trust me, most of us have probably, you'll skip around and see, but it's bad.
The last does she address the GoFundMe in here? I wonder if she does. Probably not.
I think she...
Does she?
I don't think so, actually. If she did, it was real quick, but I don't think she did. Xylie's really good at not, she's sweet.
Right, sweet, exactly. So Xylie just said that she thinks Albert needs to stay gone. So.
She says for his own mental health that he needs to stay gone. She also tried before the teeth are going to be a new thing and we're all going to donate and Tina's going to need to,
Didn't they do a goal and reach it for a SpongeBob thing? And when are they going to do that?
SpongeBob.
When are they going to do this?
SpongeBob goal.
You know what I have? I have?
What?
So it's always bugged me. I am so good. It gives me tingles. Seriously. I wanted to find a video. I knew that there was a video out there where Boogie had promised to get a third tattoo because he's got 2. I knew there.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Didn't like the fact that he spent $120 at the whatever burger place it was. And they didn't like the burger. So they had to go buy pizza afterwards because apparently it wasn't good enough.
Because I heard about.
Okay, we're just going to go to the GoFundMe.
What?
Are you just trying to end your YouTube career so nobody ever donate? Who is going to donate?
How old is the one on the left? 60? That's what I'm thinking, but I bet you she's only 45. If I had to...
Gidgy?
No, the left? I'm assuming Roxy.
Oh, Roxy. Yeah, I would probably... I think it's the smoker's voice making her sound older. I would probably say she's probably like late 40s or 50.
Make money to you when this shit really gets out.
Jesus Christ, I didn't even notice Albert's big old belly hanging, like about to smack Tina in the face. Oh my God, it's about to crush her. Tina, watch out.
I was waiting for you to say something.
I mean, that is a bulbous belly right there. And it's leaking over the boxers. Ugh. It's a leaker. Oh, God
Like, I understand
almighty. It's firing out of
you're in
there.
the LCU right now, so you can keep Sicilian away from knowing this and a lot.
And he's just rubbing his fat nipples. And what is happening? Just in front of his mom? This is where we're at.
I don't understand how when people get that slobbish, they have no shame about it. Like
Yeah.
if you're that fat, fine. But I would not be on camera shirtless, like not even giving a fuck. Like that's how are you not ashamed?
I don't get it. Listen, when you related to Lakeith Stanfield, you look like the bull. Wow. Well, thank you. But no, I'm not. I do like him though as an actor. He's pretty dope. I rock with him. He's a good guy. But yeah, you're right. I don't know. I don't know why they don't care at that point. Once they like amass enough weight, their just minds like, oh yeah, I'll hang out. Forget it. Look, when I was
Rich is like that. Like he just doesn't give a fuck how like fat and nasty and slobbish he looks, constantly taking his shirt off. Like I don't get it. Like if I was that big, like I would be grossed out by myself. Like I would be ashamed about it. Like not saying there's anything wrong with it, but I just wouldn't be showing it off like that. Like I would keep my shirt on. Like
yeah. Listen, when I was at Tractor Demics, I was not taking my shirt off ever. Ever. I would never. Because I
not much has
knew.
changed.
Well, no, I get itchy, but
Still won't.
you know. Okay, well, I get it. I'm itchy.
I mean, I've requested for you versus Rich on camera. You won't do it, so not much.
Yeah,
has
you're
changed.
right. I won't. Because that is so cringe. I've told you that.
I know. I'm kidding.
Right.
Other big donators from knowing this, but it's gonna come out, Tina.
Yeah. Let's see. Do we have to say anything else?
Damn it.
Oh.
He needs to make one.
You got the homeless man if you want him. I'll take him.
Albert just posted the video on his channel yesterday, Tina.
Okay, so here we go. Now we're going to go over the GoFundMe from back in the day. So, hi, my name is Tina D. I was on AGP videos for the... I'm sorry, let's read it like her. Hi, my name is Tina D. I was on AGP Video S for a long time. I lost my leg, and now I'm losing my home to probate, and I need to help with money to move with my son and my service dog. Okay, bye. Let's try that again. My service dog. We deceive papers today. We have to... What? We have to... That's not good. Just we have till September 23rd to leave, and we will need a bed and couch. Not taking nothing else. I don't use pills or drugs, so stop saying. This is in her GoFundMe. This is gangster. Hold on. Oh, I wish you showed the rest. So stop saying it, and oof, you don't want to help. Fine. Yes, sir. Yo, that's the best. Yo, I don't use pals or drugs, so stop saying it, and oof, you don't want to help. Fine. That's a good ender right there. That's a banger. But all monies, oh Lord, are going towards moving in bills. Thank you. Oh, this is Tina. This is a funny one. We are repairing holes and do work while still there until probate makes us leave. We are using funds to make it livable now. Our target has increased, so when we move, we have enough. I thank everyone. Holy run-on sentence.
I wish I still had the picture of
So
the
the first thing I wanna
video because I used to have it. The video that they did back when this GoFundMe came out, they made a video and it was titled something like Tina D needs a new home, or she needs a trailer or something like that. And the thumbnail of the video was Tina D like frowning, like making this like depressed, sad face. And it was the funniest thing ever. And I remember at the time I screenshotted it and like shared it in like a group chat. And I was like, oh my God, is this supposed to convince us to donate money? Like, look at her looking all sad and depressed. I wish I still had it. This was so long
Yes,
ago,
I remember she was all frumpy in the face, upset.
Yes,
I do
it was
remember
like her
that.
standing. Yeah, it was her standing It was her standing next to Mike in the thumbnail. It was her and Mike in the thumbnail. And he has like his arm around her or something, and she's like looking down, like frowning, like all sad and depressed looking. Like it was supposed to make people look at that and be like, oh, the poor thing, let's go help her. Like it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen. I remember I screenshot it at the time and saved it. I wish I still had it.
That is too funny. I remember this whole thing and it was hilarious. So let's talk about this. Well, actually, let's hear what Ozzy thinks about it.
With that GoFundMe. One, we just saw the video of Gigi showing off the holes in Tina's wall, right? Well, in that GoFundMe, it lists holes as a specific thing that's supposed to be fixed. So right away, this is suspicious. I don't know if this was for the trailer she's living in currently, or if this was for another property of hers. I don't really know. It's really, really weird. And it's worded horribly. Like, I can tell Tina wrote it because there's so many spelling issues, spelling errors. I do them too. But this is egregious. You're asking for money here, and you can't even spell certain things right. And she also says, oh, I'm not going to use this for anything but this. I'm not on drugs or anything. The fact that you have to say that, to me, is just really, really, really odd. It's really odd.
True.
And also, it says this GoFundMe's closed. So I don't know if that means that she got that $4,000 or if GoFundMe stopped it before she got the $4,000. So it's a little weird, guys. It's a little weird. And this isn't the only time Tina D and Albert have raised money for something. They do this all the time. Unfortunately, that one I just showed you, that's the only one I could find. I looked all over GoFundMe. I looked for Indiegogos. That was the only one I can find. But it was there, and it was suspicious. So God knows what that Albert Dan one looked like, because that was flagged so fast, I didn't even get to see it. So it's weird, guys. It's a little odd. But I think that's going to do it for this video. I just thought this was kind of funny. It was mostly...
So let's talk about this because I just love these people learning about the scumbaggery of these people. Remember, we did a whole stream on it back in the day, breaking it down. But I'll tell you again. So Tina D was getting knocked out of her home, right? And what she decided to do was a GoFundMe. Now, mind you, this is not the first, second, or third GoFundMe. I believe she did 4 in her lifetime. She might have done 4 of them. I could be wrong about that.
She's done like 4, but she's also done a lot of other begging that was not GoFundMe's. Like I remember that one time where she was arguing with Mark Terry, and she came on the asylum and was asking people to donate to her PayPal because she said she wanted to go stay at a hotel for a week because something about how Mark Terry was threatening to steal a car to come beat her up. And
yes.
Yeah, and she was crying, and everyone knew Mark Terry's just like a drunk wife beater.
Pedophile,
like he's not gonna come do anything to her. He was just drunk and talking shit like he always does to women. And
who was the one that was jerking off in there while she was in the VC? Was that Mark Terry too?
No, I forgot. I don't remember.
Who was that? He was like, come on, the dude that they caught. It doesn't matter. Keep going.
I don't remember his name. But yeah, everyone knew he was just talking shit, and she like came on the asylum crying and was asking for people to donate to her PayPal because she said she wanted to go stay at a hotel for a week because he was threatening to steal a car to drive to her and come beat her up. And so that's what I mean. Like, she might have only had like 4 GoFundMes, which is still a lot, but she has a lot of instances of just begging for money. True. Like different random instances. Like when Albert stabbed someone, she was begging for like lawyer money for that and stuff. Like that's what I mean. She's in so many situations where she's begged.
Also bragging about it too, like, oh, my son got away with stabbing a kid and almost killed him. And so she was bragging about it, which was a gangster, right? But so yes, Biz, right? They did a bunch of GoFundMes, a bunch of scams, right? But this one was egregious, right? This one was egregious. So she was saying she was gonna lose her house, and first they were trying to just save the property or whatever, but then it turned into repairs, and they were fixing the holes because, I mean, we have some classics like she's got to rip the rats out of her mattress, and she's got roaches climbing all over. Like the house was, well, the trailer was in shambles.
Son's shitting on the floor.
Yeah, right. When he gets mad, he's just turns into a non-housebroken dog for real, right? So also, the pills part. Now, if you didn't know, she used to sell drugs on her live stream. Like people would come to the door and she used to give pills to them. And she's also got Angry Grandpa hooked on pills to the point where in vlogs back in the day, he's running through the house trying to sell for drugs, like anything he could sell. He was selling his grandbaby stuff. He was a fiend, like a super fiend. So that's what she was doing. So that's why she's like, I'm not on pills. Well, you were selling them. So anyway, so this scam was egregious because she actually made a good clip of money off of this, right? She got a good little chunk of change off of this. And not just a GoFundMe, she would also get donations like Biz was saying. They would donate to her PayPal a lot. There was some losers that really loved her and would like flood her with money a lot. But the thing is there was a guy named Isaac, right? Isaac Guest, who's like best friends with kid behind the camera. He had his little guest mob thing or whatever. And he was beefing with Tina at the time. So what happened was one of their people pulled up to the trailer. Mind you, she said she wasn't living there anymore. She was living with her sister or something like that. She was not living it there because she couldn't live it there because it was collapsing or whatever. So someone pulled up to her crib, knocked on the door, and saw her fat trash ass just sitting there in the trailer, just collecting the money, right? She said she couldn't live there. She got booted out. Wasn't he also buddies with Charlie? Isaac? Hell no. He pulled up on his crib, ready to fight him. No, because Charlie was saying he was going to rape his kids and shit. That's why.
No,
What?
he waddled up to him.
Well, he waddled up there. Yeah, but Charlie was like, I'll rape your kids. Remember that? Do you remember that? Hold on. What was that channel that... Oh, the Copper Cabber. Hold on.
I was going to say,
Oh, my God. The Copper Cabber. Oh, my God. I haven't been here in years. 7 years this story was.
Oh my God, I was obsessed with Copper Cab's
So was
interviews
I.
with Gavin McInnes. They
Yes.
were so funny where he was dressed like the woman
The
and
woman
crashing out.
losing his mind? Yeah.
Yes, I used to replay those over and over back in every time. I would laugh harder. They were so funny.
This is Isaac pulling up to Charlie's crib.
Yeah, watch,
my
he
God.
waddles.
He was waddling while he was fighting them, too.
I can't hear you. You don't want no trouble.
God, he's so...
Didn't you say so with my ass?
And Charlie was like, I'm calling the cops.
You're gonna call the cops. I say so with my ass. Didn't you threaten my family?
Oh, he's big.
Well, I'm here. You don't want to open up? You don't want to open up? You hit women? You hit your dad? Come hit me, bitch. Boy, you ain't trying to do that?
Mind you, he drove from Pennsylvania to ride up on Charlie.
I'll be back.
And also, Michael wanted me to apologize.
Okay, we don't care about that. We want to get to this part. Right here, this part. And Charlie would go get blackout drunk, right? Blackout drunk and just wild out every night. This is Angry Grandpa's son, by the way, if you didn't know.
Hey, yo, what's up, bruh? You want a piece of me, man?
This is when he turned into a nigga
Give
a
you
little
permission?
bit.
You got permission right now to get my motherfucking face, and I will fuck you up, boy. Sam Rittenberg, West fucking Ashley, hit me up, motherfucker, or are you a fat ass piece of shit?
And then there's one time he got drunk when he was playing like PlayStation with a bunch of kids and pulled his meat out. It was, bro, he was wild.
Yeah.
And the kids were like, "Oh, Charlie, no, Charlie." Yes, this is the one that raped both of his sisters. Well, I'll just say one. I'm skeptical about Jennifer because she's got her own problems.
Yeah, I'm on one, boy. I'm here to tell you right now, bro. I'll pay for your gas. Bring your ass down here, brother. I will pay for your gas. I'll buy you lunch, dude. I'll whip your fucking ass, dude, and I'll buy you a fucking wardrobe. That's what daddy's gonna do for you, man. I'm gonna sign your
Why would you buy him new clothes?
fucking permission slip to come down here, man. Ain't I? Come on, man. You wanna fight? You wanna talk your shit? Come on, Isaac. Talk your fucking shit now, boy. You see, Charlie don't give a fuck. Charlie will fuck you.
By the way, he was bouncing around the states trying to find anybody to live with. And it seemed like he was doing all right. Right? He could find a bunch of people to live with, apparently. I had no clue that he had this many people but they were all girls. So this one, remember, this is, oh my God, I can't believe we're talking about this. He ended up staying with that Nikki Flaccavelli, right? Remember Nikki Flaccavelli?
Yeah, but half those girls he stayed with, he knew from the internet. Like,
Yeah, they were all from the
like-
internet.
Yeah.
He had this Nikki Flaccavelli girl, he ended up ruining that household because she had a husband and walked in on Charlie and Nikki smashing. Then she recorded it and posted it herself online.
Man, fuck this fat fuck. I'm gonna fuck his wife.
By the way, trash woman. She was like a blimp.
I'll never understand how these men in this community all pull so many women. Like Charlie pulled a lot of women. Isaac pulled a lot of women. I don't get it.
Isaac kind of kills it a little bit.
I don't get it. Isaac has had like, tons of girls flock to him. Charlie's been with a bunch of girls he met from the internet. Like, I don't understand it.
They're all broke, Reaper. This has nothing to do with money. These girls are just like thirsty for attention. So, and Charlie, Isaac were like the big people. Well, Isaac's really big, but these were like the names, right? These were like the names, quote unquote, in this community, and they loved him. They would call him up just to masturbate to him.
Yeah.
It's Biz was part of it.
Don't say it like that.
What?
I watched the shows and the stuff about it.
Oh, I thought you called on the phone and did that to him. Oh, no. I thought you did. Oh, my bad. I thought you were in the. No, I could have swore you did. My bad.
You're not funny.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I wouldn't talk to you. I couldn't let that one go. Ghost is bad enough.
I should hope so.
Did you see that part? This is what I mean. He would wild out, right? A dumbass bitch too. I came out alone and you called your wife a bitch like a damn man. And then he says, I really think you have a learning disability. Shut the fuck, you long-faced dumbar. I don't even know what that is. Looking like an Easter Island statue. And then says this banger right here where I bet he ate his grandma out. Ghost like his whore grandma. Only one hiding now is Fat Boy. Kept calling him a blowfish. And then told him, Isaac, he would titty fuck him. Yo, Charlie was wildin'. Yo. Isaac. No, I had the middies, bro. Yo, telling a man you'll titty fuck him is insane. Don't flex them titty nipples like you hard. Exposed pussy. What is happening? And I'm chill again. Oh, yeah, here we go.
This was such a funny time.
It was a hilarious time. It was a hilarious time. And now the YouTube. Yo. Oh, here we go. Isaac is a fat cuckold punk. Classic video. Haggy Rants! Shout out Haggy. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Oh my god.
Yeah, you know what? Fat Boy wants to get there and get on his live stream and sit there, blah, 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 blah. He wants to run his fucking mouth. He wants to bump his fucking gums and say he's going to do this, that, and the third. Isaac, I give you permission to come to my house, bro. I give your wife permission to sleep in my bed so I can fuck her after I kick your motherfucking ass, Fat
That's gangster.
Boy. Now, this is me putting it out here for the whole fucking world. I'm calling Isaac out. I'm gonna beat Isaac's fat motherfucking ass if he fucking tries me. You should all go to Twitter right now because he's fucking ducking like a piece of shit. He's ducking like a fucking piece of fucking dumb-ass, fat-ass shit, dude. He ran his fucking mouth for so long, and now you got the fucking Beast Charlie in your motherfucking face, and you gonna get on fucking Twitter, you gonna get on your YouTube and shit? You ain't gonna jump in your fucking car like you did last time? I'm gonna fuck your wife, bro. I'm gonna fuck your wife. Get your fucking ass over here, Isaac, with your fat punk motherfucking ass and come see Charlie. You wanna talk your shit? Come fucking see Charlie, bro. Don't fucking sit there and lie to your fucking little 12-year-olds and act like you fucking got, you got it all fucking figured out that you gonna fucking come do it. Because I give your fat fucking ass permission to come down here, get your ass beat, and then I'm gonna hook up with your old lady, bitch.
Yo, he was wildin'. But that's not even it. Nah, he wild out. Like, this was a great, what a time to be alive, right? Hold on. Where was the one when he said he'll rape his wife? Oh, it's this one. Yes, it's this one. My bad. Oh, yep. Because Nikki was recording it. Yep, here we go. This is one. So this is what he did, right? He took his girl's phone. Well, not his girl, but the girl he was living with's phone, and just spurged out on it. Didn't send it to anybody. He just was losing his mind. This was like him rehearsing his lines to him. And he was going off the rocker because then Nikki dropped it
Fucking
off.
hand, Isaac? See this fucking hand? Ain't no shake to this motherfucking hand, boy. Bet your ass.
He kept biting his lip and looking seductive. I don't know what his problem was this night.
Bet you there will be guns. I bet you I ain't got one. You gonna fucking find a gun. Only gun you gonna find is right here beside your motherfucking head, boy.
And he keeps licking his lips and shit. Oh my God.
You know your wife wants to suck my dick. Your wife wants to suck my dick, Isaac. He's a nasty ass fat motherfucker, boy. When's he coming down? Oh, he don't. It's another one of those things. It's another one of those things. It's like, I'll be down there. You won't know, but I'll be down there. When I tell you you can suck my fucking dick, you fat motherfucker. When I say it right here, then I'll be ready any day of the week, bro. And Michael and Daddy gonna watch me whoop your ass. You think I'll whoop your ass, fat boy. I ain't scared of this motherfucker is what I'm saying, bro. You sat there and you had your fun, boy. Charlie's fucking here, okay? I might fucking lose. But you ain't gonna fucking see me back down, boy. You ain't gonna sit there and have me fucking, cower away like your fucking retarded ass wife.
Keep calling her what?
Only fucking shots fired was them fucking damn should have been blanks in her fucking pussy that
Jesus Christ.
produced those fucking bastard children.
Oh, here we
You
go.
little motherfuckers that ain't gonna amount to shit. Your kids are fucking assholes, little shits.
Here we go.
Yeah, Isaac, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. You ain't gonna fucking bring your ass down. I will rape your fucking wife and kids.
Bro, he went bananas and he kept going too. He just kept.
I'll rape your wife and kids. I will fucking rape your wife and kids.
He was losing his mind, bro. This is a crazy time. Oh, and then oh my God, this part, the recordings.
And then when Dad dies, I'll go up there and say goodbye, Dad, and I'll shit on his grave.
Yeah, he ended up sending him.
He's scared that. He's scared that. Then he'd be like, yo, you gonna play nice to me. You gonna play nice to me, or I'll call Catherine. I got this video with Catherine.
Yeah, Nikki ended up sending him a bunch of recordings, but you just had to hear that part. And the rest is not important. But yeah, wild time. Wild time. Oh my God. I haven't watched them in so long. Ozzy, you might want to go down the rabbit hole, okay? You might want to start talking about this, boy, because this whole Charlie thing is insane. And I'm telling you. But so she ended anyways, yes, it was a scam. All right, complete scam. I think she still lives she's in the same trailer she said she was losing years ago. She was never losing the trailer. There was nothing ever happening. She needed money and she scammed. That's all. Nothing got fixed. She blew your money probably on a pack and flipped it, to be honest. I mean, let's just be honest. That isn't saying that bro just posted him saying he's going to grape the wife and kids. Oh, yeah. Nah, I mean, that's what he was doing. And this is all he would do. He would just spurg out at night getting drunk. And then, like, he was in Kid Behind the Camera's videos. And he ended up dropping acid and going to, like, a Grateful Dead concert. Came back, stripped butt naked. Started going into the Mike's pool house, burning his finger off and trying to burn down the pool house. Started screaming and flipping out, punched Bridget in her mouth and chased her down and kept saying, oh, you had sex with your dog. You had sex with your cousin. Like wilding out that the cops and paramedics had to take him away to the hospital. Oh, he's a deadhead? I guess. Yeah. Yep. I mean, it was wild. Yeah, he wilded out. It was a time though. It was a time to be alive. Trust me. But yeah, yeah, you know. Wait, what happened?
That was like 2017, like around there.
Yeah.
That was like 2017, 2018, around there. That was like the best time on the internet.
It was a wild one.
That was the best time. Like all the drama with Angry Grandpa's family was going on like this. Like Worski was doing his debates. Like the Kumite was going on every day. Like the IP2 crowd was doing their RVs. Like that was the best time to be on the internet, I feel like. Because there was so much.
It was a good time. It was a good time. Well, I missed a lot of it, but this was good. The Angry Grandpa stuff, I definitely didn't miss. I didn't miss a video drop. When Copper Cabra dropped, I was there because I knew it was about to be a banger. Because the beef with Charlie on the move from house to house to house, and Isaac just bombing on him every day, making him like completely spark out. It was greatest time. It was the greatest time. Everybody was getting doxxed. Everybody was getting harassed. Everybody was getting it. It was like a free-for-all. All over some fat retard that fakes videos with his dad.
Yeah.
Has spawned some of the most, like, these creatures were coming out the wall, like the woodwork, like just sneeving around, and they would make these videos and shows and pop like that. Steve Billings like beat every girl he's ever been in a relationship with, popping. It was wild.
Yes, like the whole like all the streams and stuff that came from like the Boyd community or anyone associated with like the Angry Grandpa community. Yeah, and they were all just white trash, like drunk wife beaters. Like
yeah. It
so
was
popular.
It was
All of
filth.
them.
Yeah, all of them. And then Isaac was the fat little black dude said he had like a bunch of money, but he was always getting evicted too. I don't know. It was a lot going on. It was a wild time, but it was a great time though. It was a great time. You gonna stay for Rekieta or what? We're not gonna watch all of it. I just want to skip to a couple parts because I wanted to see Rekieta finally respond to Ralph. Now, obviously, I had a vested interest because I wanted to see if he was going to bring up the video that I had. All right. I wanted to know. Which, by the way, nobody told me that my favorite Snow Bunny content creator posted about it. All right. Nobody told me. Nobody put me on game. Hello. What are we talking about here? Why didn't anybody send this to me and said red alert, red alert, red alert?
Trust me, I saw it and I rolled my eyes because I was like, oh God. I saw it the day after. I saw it the day she posted it and I rolled my eyes and I was like, oh God, Sly's going to launch 20
Oh
seasons.
my God. I love Elisa clips, okay? Her and Katie Did are my two favorite Snow Bunnies, all right? That clip. And when I saw me, oh my God, through the roof. All right, through the roof. The roof.
That's why I tell you because I didn't feel like listening to the launching about it.
Yeah. I'm like, I made it. The bunny posted. The bunny. Now other places did too, but that didn't matter. All right, only the bunny. Which I don't even believe is a real bunny. I think this is a man just using a girl's pic. But till we have confirmation, the bunny posted. All right, and I was very happy. So I'm mad that nobody told me, especially you. You should have told me. You should have been upfront and honest about it and said yes.
No, I saw the day it happened. I didn't tell you.
Why? Well, why though?
I just told you why.
I know, but I know it's rhetorical. I know.
Like hearing you like squirt all over the room to it. I didn't feel like hearing it.
You're a sick puppy,
She did? She clipped me? My favorite clipper bunny? Oh my God, I'm gonna launch. I didn't want to hear all that.
Brand new banger.
Yes, you just made it to the sound beats. I'm gonna launch. That one's going on. Right after this, I will be clipping that, putting that right next to the infamous.
Ooh, woo.
Oh, I'm about to launch. So, anyways, Nick Rekieta responded terribly, by the way. One of the worst responses ever. But I just wanted to skip around a few parts in it because I thought it was funny. This is a 30-minute clip that we will not be watching all 30 minutes. There was also an extended one for almost an hour, and I watched that one too to see if there was anything different. And no. So we're gonna watch this
the entire
God, he
time.
looks like such a tool with
Jesus
the sunglasses
Christ. There's some funny parts in this.
A lot of times when we travel together, because our sleep schedules get pretty different, she'll go to bed early.
He's dressed like such a douche.
He is. And he's talking like, well, when he gets to the Skylar part. Bruh. Okay. Fresh just hit me back. Oh, man, I didn't even see you call, bruh. Niggas, man. By the way, we almost did a low life tonight instead.
Well, no. Tell them what happened first. So I almost Jewed you guys, actually.
That's
I think
not true.
I'm the only. Oh my God, you're
Oh,
lying.
that I forgot. Oh, that I forgot about. I said
You
it.
said
Yes,
I
yes,
wasn't even
yes.
going to do one tonight because I totally forgot.
I forgot. Yeah, you're right. I did forget.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. If I didn't remind you, you wouldn't even be doing one.
Oh,
so
yeah,
then
I would've forgot.
Yeah, so then, yeah, see, you just said I was lying, and then you say, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So then I
well,
reminded you on the phone. I reminded you, and then you said how it would be funny if we did a low lives, and then because you said fresh offered, and then you didn't pick up the phone.
mm-hmm. Jude me.
Go like mingle with people or whatever. She was on my schedule. Like she stayed up late with me, hung out with people. Like we had a good time, and we were together, all of it, 100% of it. And I think I went to the bathroom once the entire trip. Most of the time she was there. No, obviously there were like little absences where you go to the bathroom and come right back. But I was there the whole time. So this is good because she knows that all this is silly bullshit. Ralph gets gaslit into thinking that Scarlett snuck away from him one day to sleep with me, which I want to be very clear. It would be so funny to embrace that meme, but it's not true. It didn't happen. Lady Rackets would have murdered me. Like that would be.
I don't believe it. You guys were swinging together. So don't tell me that now all of a sudden you are in this healthy monogamous relationship when you guys were swinging and passing each other off.
That'd be the end of my life. It would have been over. Like, what the f are we talking about? But it didn't happen. But Ralph got it in his mind that it did. I don't know. I'm like, Ralph, I was Lady Rackets the entire time. There's no way I'm sleeping with an adult film actress. That wasn't going to happen. He's still like, he says eventually that he believed me and he just made it up. So he just lied, apparently. But I'll tell you the hint. It wasn't a lie. Ralph believed it because Ralph's retarded. Like, Ralph's IQ might reach triple digits these days. I don't think so. Ralph used to be smarter. It's bad. It's bad. He's down bad. I think he could recover. But he has to want to. He has to get off of. Coming from me, this is going to sound whatever, but he's got to get off of those substances. They're killing him. So anyway, long story short.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. I know he called it out, but for you to talk about people being on substances, come on, B.
I did not sleep with an adult film actress in Las Vegas. And my wife knows this because she was with me all of the time. And it would be funny to carry on the meme, but that would be disrespectful. It really would. And so I'm making sure to say it. You never know what to address and what not to address, but this thing's kind of like, the situation's kind of blowing up. And I have a hand in that too. Like I'm participating. I'm firing back at Ralph because it's funny. He gets so angry. And I'm going to show you some of his anger because it's funny. I don't know how else to say it. He's so silly.
You see how, like, maybe, okay, I never got the appeal of Rekieta, right? I just never understood why people watched him at all. I didn't understand anything about, like, he's like a too big, like, he's barely a lawyer. He's just a drug addict. Like, I didn't understand why people even watched him, but apparently he was popping at some point. I only learned really about him when he got arrested. That was when it was banging.
Scarlett is, however.
Wait, you didn't watch him before that? See,
No,
I used to watch
absolutely
him.
not.
I used to watch him back in the day when now I never watched before it was known he was on drugs, like back when he looked healthy and normal and he was a functioning addict, so no one knew. Because I don't believe he was not using at that time. He used to do, he would cover just random court cases and give his opinions on them. He used to have so many viewers for that, and I never understood it because it was so boring. I would only watch him when he would, I wouldn't even watch him when he would cover Ethan Ralph's court stuff. I would watch him when Ralph would spaz out about him reacting to it, and then once I saw Ralph spaz out about it, then I would go watch Rekieta's Next Live to see him respond to Ralph. That was really the only time I watched him because his regular content was boring. He would just cover court cases and talk about like the legalities of it all. But he had like a massive, not massive, but he had a faithful audience. I'll say that. He had a lot of viewers, but they would throw super chats at him like crazy. I remember I would literally click on his stream to see if he was responding to Ralph, and he'd be talking about like the most boring court case, and people would just be throwing super chats at him. I couldn't believe it. I was like, God, this dude is so boring, and people are just throwing money at him.
Marco?
Oh my God, I'm gonna launch. I didn't know you could do it that quick.
I didn't. Marco sent it to me. I just added it to the board. Marco!
Yeah, he's always clipping me in the Discord. my god, I'm gonna launch.
All
Ooh, woo.
right, that was gangster.
Like, I'm friendly with her. She's my friend.
But anyway, you're right. I mean, he was popular.
You didn't listen to anything I said.
I did it. No, I did. I heard it.
Ooh, woo.
He just sent it to me like a second ago.
In some sense of the word. She and I have talked a lot about podcasting and me kind of helping her.
All right, Rekieta, we know what you were doing. He's gonna tell you in here, right? He's gonna tell you. Oh yeah, man, we were just friends. When you were doing stuff to her, I would hit her up. But when you guys were together, I'd step away. Okay, it seems like you're trying to ease your way in when you think she's single, because that's what you're doing, because you're a fiend. And you're not going to tell me that if Scarlett pushed up on you, you'd be like, oh no, I love Lady Rackets. I can't do that. Please. Please. Oh my God. As soon as she says, hey, are you down? You're going to be...
Oh my god, I'm gonna launch.
Or figure out who people are in the different areas of the internet that she was getting into. But yeah, I talk to a whole bunch of people about stuff all the time. And I talk to men, I talk to women. Like, I just do. It comes with the gig most of the time. But, the propriety of how you do things isn't how you do them. Not that they're done in a way that someone else might think. But I don't see any problem in talking to people because I know who I'm going to not sleep with. And that's pretty much everybody, except Lady Rackets. So anyway, I've talked to Scarlett. When Ralph comes around, like, he's like, don't talk to my bitch. He calls me to like, he's like, hey, I just want to let you know, he does this really roundabout thing. And I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah, stop DMing my woman in the middle of the night, please.
Realize it's the like marking your territory speech. And like, Ralph, all you have to do is just say, hey, like,
I don't want that either. Oh, I mean, I can't help it because, social butterfly over here is just going to do what he wants. But I mean, I think it's weird. All right, I've always thought it was weird.
Scarlett and I are dating because I didn't know that you guys were. But like, say Scarlett and I are dating, and I prefer if you didn't talk to her. I'm like, yeah, of course, no big deal. I'm not retarded. I don't jump into people's relationships. But then Ralph would do this thing. Where he would beat Scarlett and steal her shit publicly.
Now, I don't know what this is about. What the beating of... I don't know nothing about this. All right, I didn't hear it get brought up. Listen, there's a lot. Listening to Scarlett talk is like you have to be locked in on her work. You couldn't be doing anything else. I don't even think you can drive and listen to Scarlett. You'll miss it. All right? You gotta be just locked in because it's hard to understand. There's a lot of information flying, and she's all around the road, right? All over the road. So maybe I missed her saying she got beat. I know the whole like glass foot thing happened, but she cleared that up. So I don't know anything about him beating her. I don't remember that part of the story, but I could be wrong. She might have said something. Like yesterday when she was on a rampage and said, Epstein was barely, he's not even that bad of a guy. All right, maybe. You're right.
And so then I think...
Honestly, she needs to be slapped around just to get her to see sense. So.
That they're broken up. Because like for me, I would break up with someone who beat me and stole my shit. Like, so I'm like, I would do the thing I mentioned before. Hey, I'm seeing some crazy shit online. Are you okay? Like, are you alive? That type of stuff. If I can help in any way, like
I've seen some crazy things on stream, like are you alive? That type of stuff. That's like Eviga at night. Hey, you have some audio tips? Are you alive? Hitting a girl up in the middle of the night saying, are you alive? Bro, we know what you're doing. You ain't slick, boy. You ain't slick. Stop. No.
Let me know. Like, are you dying? And you find out the person's okay. You're like,
let me know.
When you said about DMing in the middle of the night, that was the first thing I thought.
Right. Yo, let me know if you're what?
Crazy shit online. Are you okay? Like, are you alive? That type of stuff. If I can help in any way, like, let me know. Like, are you dying? And
if I can help in any way, like, let me know. Like, are you dying? That's how your conversation went.
You find out the person's okay. And you're like, okay, good. What I didn't.
No, you didn't. You continue to talk about them. Like, continue.
No, is that when that happens, they weren't always broken up or whatever. So then Ralph got like really insecure about that. And it's like, well, I'm just checking up on someone who you're hitting. You dummy. Why are you hitting people? But she made her choices to like persist in the relationship. We don't need to get into why. I don't really like that's up to them. I'm detached from all that. Go.
I love how he's trying to make it like it was completely platonic. I didn't even think anything of her. Shut up. We know what you're doing because you do it to everybody. Ice dancer, you're repeatedly hitting her up, and every time you do, everybody gets mad about it. Scarlett, everybody you hit up, bro, you're I think I have a screenshot of you sneaking into someone else's DMs. Like you are a maniac when it comes to females' DMs, my brother. I don't understand it.
Go for it. Do whatever you want to do. Because I just check in on people I've talked to when I find out that they're in a public crisis of some sort. Or try to. Like, you don't always see things.
Oh, how nice. You swoop in when they need them, when they're most vulnerable. This is the oldest trick in the book. All right, this is how you manipulate the bunnies. All right, you make them think that you love them in a time of crisis. All right, and then you know what happens after that. This is the oldest trick in the book.
Ralph loses.
This isn't very trad of you. All right, hubby.
Mind all the time about this, just constant. But he never like put together that if he just didn't do that, like I would have just kept not talking to her.
Do you hear that? If you didn't do something, like he had no control over his body, Ralph had to stop doing something for him to stop texting her. You know you could just, regardless if he beat the brakes off her, beat her to a pulp, that doesn't give you could still just not talk to her, right? You don't have to do that. It's very easy. I don't talk to a lot of people. And it's not like, oh, well, you know, your boyfriend did something to you, so I guess it's free game for me to talk now. No, you swoop in a crisis, and you're trying to get your little on. You know what I mean? Maybe you can get a little nipper slipper. You know what I mean?
I was okay with that. You know, she's got her thing to do.
That's what Sly tried to do when Chozo was being creepy to me.
I tried to get a nip slip from Chozo?
No.
Oh, from you? Oh, yeah, duh. Yeah. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm here. Psych.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
And I've got plenty of stuff to keep me occupied, so I'm not worried about anything like that. But he can't get it out of his head that I'm like going to sleep with this person. He's constantly thinking about it. So anyway, they end up breaking up. And he accused me of sleeping with her, which we covered. I didn't.
By the way, none of which she just said happened. Okay, that never happened. All
Wait, kind of did, because your first message to me was not the nip slip part. The you swooping in.
That's what I was talking about.
During a time, because
I forgot about your relationship with Chozo. Yeah, tell us more about it. How did it go?
When did I say we were in a relationship?
Well, because that's what we're comparable to the situation we're talking about. So tell me more about your relationship. How was it? How long was it together? I didn't know that.
You didn't even let me finish what I was gonna say. First of all, I said when he was being creepy to me. Second of all, I said you did kind of do that because your first message to me was, "Hey, let me know if you ever need anything."
Pull the top off. That's what it was.
Shit like that.
Look down
like
the hood, baby. That's what I said.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, okay.
Yeah, right.
Dude. And with that, I think it's important to laugh at some of the shit he's been up to. As you can see, my sole mission is to see Nick Rekieta in prison now. I don't care about anything else. Wait, so like when I get in prison, you come like visit or join me? Like what? That sounds gay. That's very weird. But okay. And this is, of course, Ralph's thing. He's going to say a bunch of stuff, accuse me of everything under the sun. Ralph's big problem is that nobody listens to him at all. And Ralph knows this because he has to buy views. Like he's got to buy line viewers.
By the way, Rekieta in his little, whatever it's called, signal thing, he is repeatedly talking about Ralph.
That's been shown during his Xanax Down episodes multiple times. But hey.
Again, I don't think you get to talk about drug use. You literally put cocaine in your kid. So,
no one pays attention to him anymore. At first, you know, I tried to avoid this. I don't want to fight with anybody. Again, I don't even know what you're supposed to do in an internet fight. But I tried to avoid this over and over. I told Ralph, like, I'm not.
Now he doesn't know how to fight anymore. He has no clue how to do it.
I'm not trying to do anything to you, man. Go like crush it. Be the good Ralph or whatever. And do a good show. And
all right, this part's gay.
I don't even know when this would have been. And I gave Scarlett bedroom eyes in Vegas. I thought he said she gave me bedroom eyes, but I have to be honest, I wasn't listening. So whichever way it was. I saw like the back of her head. And I think I walked past her once. But Ralph wasn't there when I walked past. That's when we did it. That's when we copulated. Right there on the casino floor. But no, like I have no idea because I didn't interact with him at all. I intentionally avoided him. Even though one night Ralph drunkenly demanded to me in DMs, he's like, let's go to dinner right now. You, your wife, me, Scarlett. And if you don't, I'm gonna unload on you. Like, Ralph, I'm busy.
Pause.
I'm busy.
I'm calling the police ASAP. If you say that to me, that aggressive, and say you're going to unload on me, I'm calling the police. I got to get you arrested now.
Security drips off of him like gallons of sweat. But so you can see where Ralph's mind is here. Ralph, instead of doing anything to fix his own life, is trying to live out this fantasy of pro wrestling. He's gonna see me in prison. The problem for Ralph is that I don't do anything prison worthy. I'm an extremely.
I think someone should go platinum dope.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I beg to differ.
Yeah, right.
Getting drugs in your kids, I think is pretty prison worthy.
Yeah, me too. I'm with you on that one. But if not, I think we should do something. I think somebody should go to Rekieta's crib and just plant dope on him. I think that'd be good content when the cops and you swat them. All right, I'm just kidding, man. Let me chill out. Let me chill out. I'm just kidding. That's just a joke, YouTube. I don't advocate none of that. We're just gonna act like I never even said it. I went too far. I apologize. Thank you.
I have people who follow me in public, trying to take pictures of me wherever I go that they encounter me. I have drug testing. I check in with the probation officer.
Slice when he is threatening to SWAT Rekieta Law. He needs to be stopped. Oh, look at Ralph with the cat.
Oh.
So this is Ralph spurting out. Here we go. So this is the first. He asked me if I called Aaron my boyfriend in open court. I'm under a gag order. I can't talk about any of that.
I'm very confused. I want to know that. I want to know about this calling another man your boyfriend in court. I'm very interested. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the transcript, the paperwork on this case to come out, because I need to know if he said that. Because why? Why did you refer to Aaron Emmel as your boyfriend? I need to know all about that. Why did that come up? And I'm under a gag order. I would just say no. I don't care about nothing. First of all, I don't want to be put under no gag order ever. Pick a different word. Just say shut up, nigga. I'd rather have that order. No, don't tell me I'm on a gag order. Pause on all that. But if someone said that I am her boyfriend, I'm literally going to say no. I don't care what the courts are saying. I will say no. I don't care. I'll risk it. Go throw me in jail for that 2-letter banger I dropped.
Then he tags me in this random video. Here is my response, erstwhile brother. Response to what, Ralph? The fact that you beat your girlfriend? I didn't make you do that. But I also was sitting there saying, if you guys are good, that's on you, I guess. But here, I don't remember exactly what he says, but I know when I watch.
Bro, Rekieta's the Marvin Room ass nigga. Come on. You know you know how he's talking. We all know what he's doing. Oh, you could do so much better. Oh, you don't need this in your life. Sky, you have so much going for you, which is all lies. You have so much going for you. Why do you want to deal with him? Do you know what he did? You know how bad we've seen the simpery. Come on, B.
Watch this. I was like, I gotta play this tonight. This is funny.
I'm about to send. See, if you didn't get so wrapped up, I'd be like, yo, go and see if he'll do it to you. Like, boom, go and see. But you'll really fall head over heels. You probably want to move in, and it's just oh God, now look what I've done. I've made biz spiral out of control, and now she's moving in with lady rackets. Now what are we gonna do? Now we lost her to the streets. We lost her to the racket home. But I think it'd be funny, because I think he would. You say, oh, hey, Racky. You with me? Hello?
I don't think I even need to respond to that.
Why? She'd become a Baldo tester? I'm thinking that.
About his, activities over the last year.
Would you become a Baldo tester, you think?
So, I'm talking about you saying I'd get all wrapped up. Like I'd actually fall in love. You're so gross.
Too. And ashamedly, I decided discretion was the better part about.
I'm being nasty.
Yes.
Backed off. But now I'm like this. And I'm like, bring it, because you're not even a lawyer. You don't even have any money.
I'm not suing you. He's like, you're not even a lawyer. What does that have to do with anything? He says, I don't have any money.
Don't care about that.
This is what I was talking about earlier. He's like, the man who built you. I feel bad bringing this subject to you guys, because I know that a huge chunk of you have no idea who the f***ing Ralph is.
And now he's... Shut up! This man is obsessed with the Dabbleverse, and you're gonna tell me that half your audience doesn't know who Ethan Ralph is? Bro, shut up. Shut up. Why are you doing this?
Ralph has to fight because he forgot how to be.
The drugs are killing you, boy.
Figured out,
yeah, because now he's going to talk about,
he never changed his life and became nobody.
Nobody does blood sports anymore. We don't care about that.
You're on top. Ralph, the view from up there didn't include you. There was no effort to take you down. Again, all I would do would be make fun of you anyway. All I would do would be make fun of you. There's nothing else to do. There's nothing to take from you. I hope you get help. I hope you fix your life. But I'm not going to be around to be threatened and extorted like this.
Extorted.
Homosexual has been threatening and trying to extort me for months and months and months. So I just put up with the extortive threat.
Imagine saying the extortive threats. Imagine saying that as a full-grown man, saying that this other man is trying to extort me. Shut up, Nick. I'm online.
Threats. If you've ever been friends with an addict, a true addict, you know what this is like. You've been through it. They get something going, they get worked up, they get on their substance, and they get real brilliant and have ideas, they put everything together, right? That comes with the territory. But like I said, sometimes you just want someone to know, hey, not everybody thinks you're a piece of shit.
Yo, them glasses are feminine, boy. Holy Jesus.
I was probably the last guy, Ralph. I was probably the last one. And that's over. You have nowhere left to turn, no one left to run to. Because you destroyed all that.
That's pretty much all we need to see. The rest is just dragging on. All right, that's all we needed to see. I just needed to hit the points of him talking about Ralph and Scar and him trying to act like he wasn't trying to pull some drunky bunny tale when we all know the truth. We all know you want it, which is all right. Just own it and say it. Say yes. Okay, I would love to switch Scar for my wife. All right, I would. Just say that. And that's okay. It's fine. Trash, not a good choice, but hey, do what you got to do. All right? But let's be honest about it. You're doing little high schoolish tricks here where, oh no, I was just trying to see if you're okay. You know, Lady Rackets would kill me. I'm in a monogamous relationship. I couldn't believe the caucasity for you to fix your face to say something so stupid. Monogamous. You probably think monogamy. No, I ain't gonna steal that. You don't know what monogamy means, boy. Stop. You know, monogamy is not sharing your wife and letting another man squeeze all over her. All right, that's not monogamy. All right, that's cuckery. That's what y'all doing. That's what you are doing. All right, don't tell me that you have a loving relationship. You can't, because you're letting your girl, you're passing her off, you're falling in love with some other dude's wife, and your wife's just off with some dweeb, and you in the other room, and you're just coked up, cool, and yeah, who cares? You know, yeah, you want to skeet on my wife? Go ahead, bro. Do you? And then y'all licking each other's nut up. Y'all are weird, bro. Like, nothing about this is anything to do with monogamy. All right? I mean, you are welcome to do what you want, me. But I'm telling you what's going to happen is that's it. Then we just clean up, we walk away. And that's like, what happened? Oh, I don't know, man. I ain't speak to her in a minute. I don't know. That's it. That's the end. And we'll just see how long we go. I'm going to do like that dude who did a whole live stream and played it and acted like he was live while he was smoking his girl. I'm going to do the same thing. But I'm going to do it right this time. Trust me. I'm going to do it.
There's been multiple guys who have done that. Like multiple guys who have killed their wives on Facebook Live.
Yeah. Well, no. That's not what he ran he was pretending he was live playing a game. Grand Theft Auto at the time. It was like a Christmas thing when he was planning. He was acting like, but it was pre-recorded, and he was over at his wife or his girl's killing her, and he was pretending he was live. He was like, "Oh yeah, I can't see the chat because my screen's broken, but I'm here." Yeah, that's what he was doing. Yeah, it was Joy Lane. That was Steven Stevenson or something like that. Which is funny that you bring that up, MD, because before we get to the last thing, which is going to be a quick argument, you know, a little pow. Look at what all right, so I watched this crime show. Steve Stevens, thank you. I watched Cabos. Why did I search that? What's that nigga name, though? Hold on. What's that dude name? Oh, my God. Now I got to scroll through because I forgot. Oh, right here. So I watched this guy, Savox, I don't know his name, but he does crime. And while I was watching it, funny enough, this guy popped up. And the reason it reminded me of Steve Stevens is because it's in here, right? This is in here. But look at what popped up. And I was laughing because this is another person I've never heard of. Look at this.
I don't care if I got any. I didn't want to.
Bullshit, motherfucker!
All right.
Seattle? Biz, you know this Seattle dude? You watch this?
I don't think so.
Seattle ended up killing his mom, or his dad in his crib because they were fighting over pedophilia.
Calling them pedophiles.
And it was a dude that used to be on the kill stream.
On the audio, Chuck can be heard
the Ralph retort.
Telling Lane the police were on their way. Catherine can be heard saying, "Leave the knife alone." Lane grabbed a chef's knife and stabbed his father multiple times in the chest, back, and neck. Catherine called 911 again, screaming he stabbed him, and then a third time saying, "He's dead." Chuck was found dead on the back deck. Lane walked outside covered in blood, dropped the knife, and knelt with his hands up until deputies arrived. He confessed immediately. He told detectives the argument had started over whether toddlers could consent to sex, and that his father had called him a Nazi. In August 2018, he pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and was sentenced to 17 years. His family disowned him and left his name out of Chuck's obituary. The Ralph Retort scrubbed every article he'd ever written from their site, but of course his channel, Seattle for Truth.
I've never heard of him. I've never heard of this dude, but yeah, that's funny because that popped up, and then they were talking about that dude, Joy Lane, the classic, when he pulled up. Oh, you know Joy Lane? We doing it for this right here.
Stevens before that moment. He had no connection to Joy Lane or anything in Stevens' life. He was selected because
Classic. All right. So the last thing we're gonna do is we're not gonna do this all night. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of it. All right, we're gonna have a little fight. All right, let's have a little fight. We're gonna debate Karmelo. And since, you know, it's a slow day, I figured, hey, why not? I said, you know what? Let's talk about Karmelo. All right. So I want you to tell me. All right. So Square's team Karmelo already. All right. So that's good. All right. We set that up.
Like me, but
We're going to set this up straight. So Biz, tell us your take on Karmelo. Well, I'm probably going to butt in, but I'll try not to. Go.
what do you? I don't know what to say.
I don't know. Say whatever you want. He's a nig. You deserved it. White power. Whatever you want to say. I'm here for it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm very happy with the verdict. Yes. Yes. I feel like most people who disagree with that it's either you are not listening to the facts or you're racist. One of the two. You hate
Marco,
white
not
people.
the NBA. Not the NBA player, no.
It's one of the two. That's the only things I've heard. I've watched so many debates on this the past couple weeks. Everyone who says they're on Karmelo's side, they either hate white people and they admit that. They're just like, yeah, he's black, so I have to side. I'm going to side with him no matter what.
True.
Or they just don't know the facts of it. You cannot. Okay, he gets off the bus. It's raining.
Yeah.
He's at this school for the track meet. He sees someone he knows from that school under the school's tent. He goes to sit under there with the guy he knows. Already weird. You don't go, anyone who's been to sports, you don't really chill with the other team.
It was raining, like she said, and they went under a tent. I said, hold on, chill out. See how you already get worked up and I'm talking calm?
Because you told me I could talk first.
And I said I'll try not to cut in, but I probably will. I did for a little bit. I was doing all right, and then I'm not anymore. Ames, what's popping? So he was under, that is true. He was under a tent of the opposing team. Now, it was raining. I want to get out of the rain too, but keep going. There's not, and there's not a sign that says, don't go under here, blacks. Go ahead. Continue.
Half the team, half the opposing team was black. What are you talking about? Nothing to do with them being black. Half the people under the tent were black.
Nobody can go here. School that he went to.
No, that wasn't even the problem. And then that's the thing. That wasn't even the problem. No one cared because he knew someone from there. No one cared until he started talking shit, telling them that they were gonna lose. They're a bunch of pussies. They're a bunch of bitches. Then when I knew you were gonna do this. You're just not gonna be reasonable about it.
Because we're at a game, so we're competitive. So what?
Okay, well they're getting ready to perform against his side. They don't want to. While they're trying to discuss this, they don't want to sit there next to this dude who's talking a bunch of shit on them pussies and bitches. So they asked him to leave over and over and over and over and over. He would not leave and said, "You are guys gonna make me leave. You're a bunch of pussies. You're a bunch of bitches." And then he gets in, him and Austin get in each other's faces. He puts his hand on his shoulders and pushes him back, and he stabs him. That does not. I don't care how you feel about it. I don't care about. No, I want to say this one last thing. I don't care about the whole. Well, he should have touched him then. Oh, you can feel that way, but it doesn't give you. Someone cannot you can't just give someone a little shove back when they're getting violent with you and cursing you out and they're in your face and you push them back. That's not justification to murder someone, and that's why he's guilty, no matter how you feel about it. That point blank period. You can't kill someone for giving you a little shove back, telling you, bro, get out of here. That's not justification to kill someone, point blank. You can't argue with that.
All right. Now, I'm going to use your same thing. All right. He's saying a bunch. He's saying that you're going to lose and you're going to do all that. Well, just like you say to the black people when Chud the Builder was walking around, you should just ignore them and keep it going. That's an ignorant guy. You just keep walking or learn, just ignore it. I'll just, it's a very easy thing, right?
They're not
he's
out and
under
about
there.
walking. They're in their space
I
getting
said-
ready for the game.
There's no ready. It was rained out. They were waiting for the rain to pass. They were already ready. All right. The ready was done. They were ready. They had to stop because it was rain. So they had a delay. Rain delay. They were already, that means they were ready, right? They were ready to run. I can't do this because it's raining now. So there was no ready. So let's get that out the way.
It
Stop
wasn't
softening it up.
canceled. They were waiting.
I
for
didn't
it to
say
stop.
it was. I said it rain delay,
Okay,
which means
so
they
yes.
are waiting
So
for
yes,
the
they're-
rain to stop.
okay.
There is no getting ready. So they were just
But there's-
standing under a tent. That's all. So hold on. So they were standing under a tent. He is over there, right? Now, what I was reading, I didn't hear any of the harassment, but let's just say he did, right? Let's
See
just
what
say
I mean?
he was wilding out.
People who don't agree, they didn't do all the research.
That's not true.
Yes.
I read
The
the
black, hold on, I just want to. You know why you didn't? Yes, it was looking in court. If you watch the interviews
There
with
was
the reporters
seven-
who were in the courtroom on the day that the black witness, he was black too, a black witness who was in the tent testified, and he is the one who said that Karmelo was calling them a bunch of pussies and bitches, and he
All right.
wouldn't stop, and that's why they wanted him to leave.
Okay, but it's just words, right? And we're always told to just ignore them, right?
Doesn't matter.
Okay,
See,
but
that
don't
you're
use
just
it.
not being
Don't.
reasonable.
No,
Stop.
don't you. Hold on. No, because I'm
Stop.
just gonna say the
I knew
contradictions.
this was pointless.
All right, so here
'Cause
we go.
You're either
So-
doing it to work me up, or you're
Hold
doing
on.
it just to debate.
Wait, I'm just saying. Listen. So, like you always say,
No,
just
they
ignore
didn't
the words.
swear. See what I mean?
Can you
pause
stop?
right now?
Stop.
Pause right
stop.
now.
We're
I
not.
gotta say
No.
this
No.
real
We're
quick.
not. No.
Where
You're gonna let me
you're wrong,
finish.
it was
You're
not
gonna
in
let me
all
finish.
the
You're gonna let me
juries. There was
finish.
an-
You're gonna let me
multiple
finish.
Hispanics and an Indian lady. It was
You're
not all
going.
white.
You're going to stop talking to them, and you're going to talk to me. So, like you always say, just ignore it, right? Ignore the words. They're just words. Who cares, right? So they're just words. So now they're getting a little brolic, right? Saying things back, and he says, "None of you are going to touch me, though, right? Cool. Don't touch me." Now,
Don't lie.
shut up. So now
They're not getting brolic. They told him to stop and to leave. That's
and
not
to
getting
leave.
brolic.
All right, so now two people walk up on him, say you're not going to touch him, and he says you're not going to touch me, or see what happens if you touch me, and then they touch him, right? So already now, and then he plunges a knife in their chest. Dead wrong, dead wrong for it. All right, totally dead wrong. Shouldn't have never done it. There's no that escalation from touch to stab. That energy don't match, right? So I'm A-okay with what happened to him, right? I'm okay. But this is a case of you fucked around and you found out. That's all I've always said. You should have not touched him, all right? There's a wild out boy that said, don't touch me. You don't see what's going to happen. Did he deserve to die? No. Does Karmelo deserve to be in jail? Yeah. But hey, someone tells you not to touch him, don't touch him, because you don't know what he's going to do. And guess what happened?
Crazy.
You
So
fucked around
agree-
and found out. That's it.
So you think that Chud? Oh wow! So you're probably rooting for Chud to get out then, because Chud
Why would I
was
root
touched
for him?
and- because you just said the same thing. Chud was
No, I
saying
didn't.
words.
I said he deserved to be in
Yes,
jail.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
No, there is no finish because I said they both. I said he didn't deserve to die, and he is exactly where he should be for killing someone.
And I finished my sentence.
I don't care about Chud. Hold
And
on.
I finished. Oh my!
But this
see,
has
there's-
nothing
we
to
gotta
do.
go one at a time. There, you
But
interrupt
you
me,
won't
I
do it. But you won't do it. So it doesn't matter. So let's just keep going. I know you can't handle it. You have
thought
no
that's what we
self-control.
were doing from.
Go.
I thought that's what we were doing from the start.
I
and
was
then you
literally
started cutting me
talking,
off.
and you jumped to talk to somebody else. So don't talk like you were just being all calm and sitting there waiting your turn. I told you
Because it
can't
was
do
done
it.
at that point. It was done at that
It
point.
was done.
You told me. You
All right,
told me,
go.
go ahead.
Tell me.
You
Go
told me
ahead.
go ahead. You told me go ahead, talk, and then right away
Okay, go ahead. Tell me about
First
the
of all,
Chud thing.
I
And how I
said
want Chud
so.
out of jail now. Go.
You do. That's your exact logic.
Mhm.
Chud was saying words. What'd you just say? Oh, who cares that Carmel was calling them bitches and pussies and all that? They're just words. Just ignore it. So why didn't
Yeah.
that dude just ignore it? Why do you have to go approach him and shove him? Don't touch him. That's what you just said. Don't touch him. Don't touch him. And Chud shot him. So yeah.
What the fuck are you saying? What? That was the worst. That had nothing to do with anything I just said. I literally just said he should be in jail. That's what I said. What happened, and he deserved it. He stabbed him.
Okay, I'll rephrase it then. So you think
So that was terrible.
So you think Chud was justified to shoot him is what I should have said. That's what you're saying. It's the same situation.
Okay, but what he did was wrong. If he felt threatened, he's allowed to shoot. But then advancing him after you shot.
No. You said touch him.
So you see what I mean? Did you hear what she just said? Hold on. Did you hear what she just said? That we were gonna let each other walk, and that, or you talk and I talk, and I told you can't handle it, and you couldn't handle it. So you asked me a question, then cut me off. So let's talk about it. So I said that Karmelo should be exactly where he is. He should have been found guilty. He was wrong for doing what he did. And Chud shot somebody and then advanced him again and started pummeling him. He's exactly where he should be.
No. That's not what I asked. I rephrased the question.
It doesn't matter. Right. It was exactly where he is. No. He should exactly be where he is. I don't know what you're saying.
That's not what I'm asking. I'm not asking about the jail part. I rephrased it. I said, do you think Chud was justified to shoot him because he touched him? He did a lot worse than Austin did.
If he was justified, that means I don't think that he should be in jail. And I don't believe that. Just like I don't think that Karmelo is justified to stab him. But no, you're not making sense. You're not making sense.
You said that they should have ignored the words and that hey, they shouldn't have touched him. So you don't. That was fine. But what Karmelo did for stabbing him.
I never said.
That's literally. Then what's your argument?
Not one time I said it was fine.
And what's your argument in this then? If you think it's wrong and you think he should be in jail, then you agree with me. What are you arguing?
Hold on. Can you show where I said he was? What did you just lie and say? I said you said I was justified to stab him, and what else? What did you just say?
What are you arguing then? What are you arguing then? You think he should be in jail?
No. This is the thing.
Then what are you arguing?
It's okay, AB. It's okay to be wrong. Just say the black man is abusing, we'll lock him up, right? And this is the thing, right? This is what I'm talking about, right? Is that we're not getting anywhere
because we're not letting each other talk.
Jesus Christ! I literally, where he is exactly where he should be. I am never gonna side and say, "Oh my God, he was railroaded." Oh, he did it. No, you stabbed the man that touched you on your shoulder, right? Boom. You were exactly where, or touched you. Regardless, even if he gave you a light shove, it doesn't mean you can plunge a knife in his chest. He's exactly where he should be. Okay, boom. Shut up. So then you tried to spin this whole Chud.
When I talk, you do the same thing.
You do this whole Chud thing where you're like, you think Chud should be free. I never said that. No, he did wrong and is exactly where he should be too. Right? My thing is,
I don't know how many times I have to say I rephrased the question.
Okay.
I rephrased the question. I rephrased the question.
So
not
then,
talking about
all right,
jail.
Hold on. So then, my thing about this whole thing, all I keep saying is that if you play around, these people are crazy. So just don't be touching on people that threaten, say, don't touch me. None of that. That doesn't mean that he deserved to get shot or stabbed or beaten to death. None of that deserved to happen. But I know in my life that I'm not just going to harass anybody that says, if you play with me, you're going to find out. I'm good. I don't want to find out nothing. I'm going to leave you be. That doesn't mean it gives you the green light to murder me if I do advance, especially just touch. That's not what I mean. I just don't like the hypocrisy. That's all I like to call out, right? Because I'll hear you talk about, oh, yeah, I mean, if they just ignore him. But then with Karmelo, it's like, well, no, he had, they had to say something. I just like to call out the hypocrisy in it. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he deserved it and that he deserved to die or nothing, but it's different, right? And I enjoy to call it the hypocrisy in it.
It's not hypocrisy.
Like,
it's not
black people should ignore him. But then, like, the white people were like, well, he had no choice but to respond. It's just funny to me. It's just
Now
funny.
you're lying. Okay, that's the second thing I wanted to clear up. You guys keep lying about that part. First of all, this wasn't white people. I don't know why you guys keep saying that. There was more black people under the tent than white people. It was
Is
half and
Austin
half.
white or black?
Holy fuck! You just said about that they all should have ignored him, and you just said all the white people should have ignored him. It was
Austin
it was all
was
of
white.
them. It was black people too who wanted him
But
to leave. It
I
wasn't
don't
a
care
black-
about that. We're talking about the
Oh
white
my-
person.
See, look at how he keeps interrupting, and then
But
gets
we're
mad at
talking
me
about the
for
white
doing it.
people.
Holy
That's
shit.
it. So let's stick to the white people, right? Because that's what that happened. He killed a
This
white
is
man.
Insane. I love how every time I go to clear something up, you go, look at her ignoring me. Look at her ignoring me. And you've been doing the same thing the entire time. I can't even get out a sentence. Other thing I wanted to clear up like 5 minutes ago, because I saw Square and one other person say it.
You see what I mean? That has nothing to do with me.
I'm going to hang up. This is insane. You
Talk
cannot
to
stop
me.
interrupting.
Talk to me. Let's talk to
No,
me.
I'm
Don't
just-
worry about
no,
them.
because-
Talk to me. Talk to me. That's all you got to talk about. Can you?
I'm going to after I
just-
finish this
Oh,
sentence
my
because it's
Lord,
leading
have
into
mercy.
something else I'm going to say. It's leading into something else I'm going to say.
Just don't listen to him.
Well, because that's the thing. It's like so many people are saying, "Oh, you should be free." They don't they get a lot of information wrong. It was not an all-white jury. It was a mix of people. It was just no black people. There was white people, Hispanic people, and and an Indian person. There was supposed to be 2 black jurors, but they got
None of this
booted
has
out
anything to do. I'm
because
just
on the
talking over it
form
because
where
this
it
is
said,
nonsense, right?
Are you going
None
to be
of this
racially
has
biased?
anything
They
to do
said
with what I
yes,
said, by
and
the
you
way.
can't be on a jury if
Like,
you're racially
nobody
biased.
cares
Like,
about any of what you're
So
saying.
no, it was
So
not
I'm
an
just
all-white
gonna-
jury. It was not.
This is
There was just no black people
nonsensical.
for their own fault.
Exactly.
Because
It
they
has
said they
nothing
could
to
not
do
be
with what I said,
unbiased,
but-
which you can't be on a jury if that's
Go
the
ahead.
case. That's what I wanted to say. But my point about that was, I don't want to hear anything about the black people doing the white people thinking differently about that, especially.
I said you,
That's-
but go ahead.
Okay, and then forget. I won't even go into the next point.
I said you. I said you.
Well,
are
that's not
acting
true
different.
either. No, not.
I'm just saying. I
I'm
named the
furthest from that when it comes to this
I
stuff.
named the
Trust me.
person. I named the person. I said that you would say that the people that Chud walked up on, if they just ignored him, and da 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 da. And then I just pointed out that you said had a different stance in this situation. That was all. That's all I said.
Because I'm right. Literally 90% of people agree with me.
I don't care what they say. I'm just saying
You
had
even
a
agree
different
with me.
stance.
You even
You're-
agree with me. You said they shouldn't. Oh my God. You said that he should be in prison, and you said he was wrong. So I don't even know what we're arguing. Like,
Okay, I'll say it again. Maybe slower
you
this
don't
time.
have to give your speech again, but
You
stop. You don't.
have a different take for
Because
Chud the Builder. When
No, I
these
don't.
people
No, I
say,
do
well,
not.
you always say that they should just ignore them, and then, just don't give them what they want. Just ignore them. They're just words. And I'm just pointing out
No.
that when you told this story, it was a lot like
No.
they had no choice but to respond.
Okay, now you're lying.
and
You're
they had, like-
blatantly lying, actually. Like, very blatantly
All right,
lying.
you're gonna have to prove it.
I will right now. You know
Okay.
damn well when we had that. You are taking me so out of context, and I know you are.
Okay,
I know
just say what it is. Go.
I'm trying to get to it, but you're interrupting. You know damn well in that conversation about Chud was on the phone when we were talking about it, and you said this, and I agreed with you. I said, yeah, you're right, because he's recording. He is looking for black people to throw a fit. So I said they should not give him what he wants because that's the content he's looking for. If you ignored him, he would be upset. He would be disappointed because he is filming them for content. And you agreed with
So only
me.
words should be ignored when they're on camera?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
That's the
'Cause that's
whole
my
point
point.
of why he does it. He's
No, I'm
doing
asking
it for
you. So
content.
it only matters when it's on camera is when you should ignore them?
It's a
Is what you're
case
saying?
by case basis. Obviously, with Chud,
I know.
it's sticking a camera.
That's my point.
Of course, it is. It's no situation's black and white like this. It
But if
all
they're just
depends on the
words,
case.
any situation, words aren't gonna hurt you, right? So what would it matter? Just ignore them.
No, if Chud wasn't filming and he wasn't a social media person, and he walking down the road and just turned to some black people and was like, "What are you looking at? N-words, blah blah, N-words, M-words." I wouldn't care if they fucked him up. I wouldn't give
Should
that
they
same
ignore?
advice.
So they shouldn't ignore the words now.
I wouldn't care if they did. That would be up to
No,
them.
I'm asking. Should so you don't care now? They don't need to ignore them because it's off camera now. So now the words that should be, they're not even that big of a deal. They shouldn't be saying them. Now it doesn't matter. And they should respond that way. I'm confused. Now you got me confused.
I don't know why you're confused. You know this conversation we had about it. You know my
I'm just
specific
saying.
point was
Just
about
say
it
yes
being-
or no. The words matter now. Yes or no. That's all I'm saying.
It depends on the case.
When is a case that words matter that much?
Like the Carmelo Anthony situation where you're in your own space. You do that laughing thing, you try to make it look like you're right, but it doesn't work. You're not. This is what I knew you were gonna do tonight. You were gonna argue just to argue, and
No,
You're just trying to prove the point that you always don't agree with me. You're doing it like extra
It can't
now.
even be. It can't even be that he just doesn't agree. It's got to be this now.
Remember you
No,
said last
I
week
already
he never
know.
does that.
No,
Remember you
I
said-
already know
you
he
said
doesn't agree
never
with you.
agrees with you.
No,
He
no, I already
always
know.
agrees with me.
I already know he doesn't agree with you on this. That's what I'm saying. It's just funny. That's all. And you know what? That's all I was pointing out the difference. I'm with you. He's exactly where he should be. And I'm gonna bring up another thing that people keep bringing up is that that white boy that they keep, what was it, Carson or something? Hold on. What's his name? Hold on. Where is wait, where is what the fuck was that name of the dude that they keep referencing the same, like this case? What is the word? What's the man's name, boy?
Why are you getting off topic? What does this matter?
Shut up and just wait. I'm gonna tell
I
you.
said literally one other thing about the case, and you told me that was getting off topic, and now you're looking up some random dude. What are you talking about?
I didn't even say anything.
Stay on
So what do you
topic.
mean? What are you asking?
on
What am I
topic.
talking about?
Stay on topic.
I didn't say
That's what you
anything.
told me to do.
Okay, but I'm not saying any words, so I don't know what you're talking about.
You just said you were looking up some guy, and what's his name?
Okay, it has nothing. But okay, what about it? Case
When
and
I-
Allison, right? These black people keep bringing up the Case and Allison case, which I don't agree with as well, where there's a similar case with a white teenager stabbed a classmate during a fight and received a lesser sentence of 10 years for it. And I'm going to tell you, because these are two people that were actually fighting. This is what they keep bringing up. Like, oh, see, told you if he was white, he would have got only 10 years. Not true. If you look into the Case and Allison case, they met up to fight in a bathroom. That's mutual combat, and then he took a knife and stabbed them. There's a far cry from a man scraping Karmelo's shoulder and him plunging a knife into his chest. That is a completely different situation that I keep seeing brought up, and it's not the same. They bring up that, they bring up Kyle Rittenhouse. All of these situations have nothing to do with anything tangentially related to Carmelo Anthony. That's what I was trying to say, is that these people that keep referring to this case are also wrong. They're wrong. If you look
but I
into the
agree
case
with
of
you on that.
Anthony, okay, there's no disagree. That's all I was saying. I said I was going further into I don't agree with what they're saying. All I'm saying is, when it comes to that one situation, that's all I was pointing out. That's all. We agree with everything else. I agree that sometimes, or I say that in sometimes the situation is just, It's a little different. Like when the black guy was doing the Chud the Builder thing, you're like, oh, that's disgusting. I can't believe he'd do that.
Yeah, you know what else is different?
But
you know what
then
else is
Chud's like funny, right? It was funny. I'm just saying.
funny? What are you talking about? I never said it was funny.
All right.
Did you say I said it was funny?
You're saying that none of the times where you're telling me you've never said that what he did was funny ever in life. Is that what you were saying to me?
I said the one I said that remember sending to you that I laughed at was when he was calling the old white guy the N-word, because that was funny.
Yeah.
That's the one I thought was funny, because who calls a 7-year-old white man an N-word? That was kind of funny. But
Okay, so it was funny.
that
Like
was really
I
the
said.
only one I laughed
And
at. When he
then,
just says it to random black people, no, it's not funny. It's just stupid.
I mean, all right, well, whatever. I guess we can mess around with what funny means, but whatever. But I'm saying it never happened with the black guy that was doing it. Everything he was doing was disgusting, right? I couldn't believe it. He should be stopped, and that's what I'm saying. It just changes sometimes. That's all.
I don't even know what just happened. You like roboted on my end. I didn't even hear what you said.
All right.
Now I forgot what I was gonna say. Shit, what was it? I was gonna say, you know what else is different though? What is different is if the situations were reversed and a white guy, just a random white guy. I'm not saying anyone with a fan base, because I know you're gonna say, well, Chud has a fan base of like white supremacists. I'm talking about degular white people. If a regular white person killed a black guy, I sure as hell would not see a huge crowd of white people outside the courthouse wishing all black people dead like they did in this situation. I've never seen so many racist black people in my entire life.
Never
all
seen
in a big
racism from a white person? Is that what you're saying? I'm confused.
No, I said no. I said if a white guy, just a regular white guy, stabbed a black person, you would not see a crowd of people white people outside the courthouse cheering like, "Yeah, I'm glad he's dead. All black people should die." That's not
You
a
don't think that
thing.
will ever happen?
It happened with Chud because he has a white supremacist specific fan base and he's famous. But no,
Okay.
that would not happen in a normal situation, not in this day
I
and
don't
age.
know
No,
what
it
you're
would
talking
not.
about. I mean, this is insane. To
we're
say there's
not
no
gonna play-
random racist whites would not say blacks deserve to die. I don't understand what you're saying.
There would not be a big crowd of like 50 white people
And
outside the
how-
courthouse cheering that they're all black people deserve to die. No,
But
that
how
would not
can you
happen.
even say
but
that?
It did with this case, but it did
How
with this
can you
case.
say it would never happen? How could you even corroborate
Are
that
you
statement?
serious? If
And
that
say
happened,
it would never happen.
that would be like national news and our cities would be burning down. That would never happen. But it happened in this case.
You're
They're
saying it
just-
will never happen now. So now you're definite that white people will never say at a crime scene or at a court that black people deserve to die.
No, there would not be a group of
How
like.
can you say that confidently?
That's crazy. No, that
How
would
can
not
you
happen.
think that white people will never say that ever in life?
Are you not listening to what I'm saying?
How can you say this?
Are you not listening to what I'm saying? I'm talking about a big group of them would not be
Okay.
outside the courthouse
Yeah.
cheering for all black people to die like they did in this
How do you know
situation.
that?
Are you serious?
How can you tell me that
You know
it'll
the
never
backlash
happen?
that would cause? You know the backlash that would cause? That
So?
would be massive. That would be.
So?
Yeah, that's why it wouldn't
It's still what
happen.
happened. There's racist white people and they get backlash all the time. I don't even know what you're trying to say.
When's it ever happened then? Give me another.
When
give me an
has
example.
it happened that when white people said black people deserve to die? I don't know, when Ruby Bridges went on the bus to school.
Oh my God.
When that happened.
You're not understanding what I'm
when
saying.
the-
Maybe you didn't see.
No.
maybe
Hold
you
on. Let me
weren't
continue.
watching.
Let me
Maybe
continue.
you weren't watching. No, because
after
you're not
the
understanding.
LA riots
You
in
don't-
'90s.
you're not
After
understanding.
the.
You're not getting it. You're not getting it. I'm talking
getting it.
specifically about the day of sentencing. You didn't watch
Yeah.
the news. It's very clear.
Juice.
You didn't watch the news. It's very clear you didn't watch the news the day of sentencing. On the day of
Does this have anything
sentencing.
to do with you
on
just
the day
saying
of-
that white people would not say the black people deserve to die?
I'm gonna explain it because I don't think you understand what I'm talking about. On the day of sentencing, there was a group of like 50 or more black people outside the courthouse, and they were all cheering for that, saying all white people deserve to be dead, and any white person's dead, it's a good thing, and any dead crackers is the only good cracker's a dead cracker. They were all outside hooting and hollering about that.
Okay, so the Mo sector
The
was
whole
wilding out.
situation, if the whole situation was
Mhm.
identical, only with the races switched, you would not see that. You would not see that.
How can you say that? You don't know what would happen until it happens. So how can you argue this and say you would not see it? And you keep saying backlash. So what? It doesn't mean it won't happen. White racist people would still show up. We don't know what they would say, and they may say black people deserve to die. There's no way you could sit up here and argue something like this and say, I'm right because I think this way. What? We don't know until we see it. We can't argue this. What are you saying? I know this would happen for a
You're
fact.
delusional if you think that would happen. You know
This
the
is
shit
insane.
that would cause if white people did that.
That white people...
They would literally be protests in every city if that
The
happened.
handsome truth walked up to a white woman with a black child and screamed in the child's face, calling him a mud shark, and nothing happened. That's pretty outrageous. And with a whole group of white neo-Nazis, the handsome truth walked up to a white woman with her black child, and he screamed in the black child's face, screaming that she's a mud shark. That's pretty outrageous. No backlash, and that's all over the net.
Yeah, Chud does that too.
Okay, no. Answer what I said, though. You just said if something like that happened, I just showed you, it was like, so it would never happen because it would backlash. I just showed you a situation where a group of Nazis walked up on a mother and her child and got harassed, and nothing happened from it. So what do you, I don't know what you're saying.
What do you mean nothing happened? He got he was doxxed and swatted and
this was like this happened. Matt, his whole life has been out there for years. What are you saying?
Yeah.
This happened last year. This is not, this shit's been out for years.
This is such a bad equivalence.
How?
It's not what I'm talking
It's pretty
about.
outrageous to me, right? It's pretty outrageous.
Yeah, it's outrageous, but it's not. There's nothing that's a totally different equivalent, because that's not the
I think
equivalent.
it's worse,
I'm giving.
actually. I think it's worse. To harass a child, I think it's way worse. Right? Is it similar? Harassing a child, saying they deserve it, then this guy's harassing.
No, actually, I think it's worse that the group of these people told Austin's parents to his face that they're glad his kid is dead. I think that's actually 100 times worse.
Okay, and you're
Then
saying that
screaming
no
with the
white
shark.
person would ever do that, huh? And you could put that on your life. That'll
No,
never
I
happen
don't
in
think
the
there-
history
no,
of
I'm-
life.
See, it's not what I said again. Now I didn't say one white person wouldn't be there to do that. I said it would
All right,
not
five.
be a massive crowd like that. No,
Okay,
there would
30,
not.
50. There will never be a group of white people saying anything mean to somebody they have the opposition to. All right. I don't know how we can argue that when it hasn't happened, but okay. There's
Not
never been
what
a
I said.
demonstration
Oh
of
my
racist
God.
white people before. All right, I got it.
You don't get what I'm saying. Oh my
I get
fucking
it.
God. I don't know how many times I could say
I get it.
Karmelo Anthony sentencing trial. If the exact situation, I'm not talking about any other situation. I'm not talking about someone screaming in a baby's face. I'm not talking about any other situation. I'm talking about this exact situation.
Okay.
No
There was
other.
racist white people outside of OJ's trial when he was found not guilty, and they were screaming it too. They hanged the Jews. That's pretty racist.
My God.
Are you
Was
telling me
that,
that never
40
happened
years
either?
ago?
Oh, so you just said it would never happen, and I'm just saying that did happen.
Oh, I did. I said in this day and age. Yes, 30, 40, 50 years ago, I think that would happen. Yeah.
I mean, that was what, the 90s?
This day
Come
and
on, that
age?
was...
No, I don't. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now we've moved the goalpost from it never happening to now it's this day and age.
I said
and it would
this
never happen.
originally. I said this originally. You can rewind. I said in this day and age. I said
It
it wouldn't happen.
I just wanted you all to see how an argument goes. This is what it is. I just needed an audience. I know she didn't say day and age. I know. She's adding it now. I know that. But that's
I did. You can literally go back. I swear
right.
to God.
We're
I
gonna
did.
rewind it just to say that you didn't say that, and then afterwards, don't say, "Oh, that's what I meant." I don't want to hear that. You said those words, yeah?
Yeah, I said in this
All
day
right.
and age, but
All right.
see, you cut me off again. I was making a point about something.
I didn't even think you were talking. You didn't say a word.
Oh,
So-
I remember. You
right.
said
Walked
this
up
is
on a
how an
tough- a
argument
mother and
goes.
a child and
I was gonna say,
deserve to die. I don't understand.
yeah,
what you're saying.
exactly. Because there was nothing even to
Yeah,
argue
the
about, and you
situation
just
is
wanted to
just,
bring me up here to just to
It's a little
argue.
different.
Like, because then you ended up saying, "Well, yeah, I actually agree with you. I do think you should be in
Like,
prison.
when the
I do
black
think it
guy-
was wrong."
I've always said that.
So what were you doing?
I didn't
Like,
say
So you
anything.
told me
you just
did.
wanted to fight.
We're not fighting. We just
funny
are
memes, but
talking.
whatever.
But I'm saying it never happened with the black guy that was doing. All right, hold on. I'm going, trying to find it.
Are you really doing that right now?
Of course, because I know you didn't
Just
say
a
it.
random white guy. I'm not saying anyone with a fan base. After I'll go back and say, "Well, screen record it for you." All
just-
black people should die. That's
Hold on.
regular white guys. My entire
She might have said it.
life.
Let's see.
You ever seen
On a big
racism
clip.
from a white?
Never seen other white people. If a regular white person killed a black guy. Right?
Oh,
This
hold
is
on.
different though. Roboted on
All right.
my end. I didn't even hear what you
Oh.
said.
All right.
Now I forgot what I was gonna say. Shit, what was it? I was gonna say, you know what else is different though? What is different is if the situations were reversed and this isn't when I said it. And a white
Stop talking.
guy, just a random white guy. I'm not saying anyone with a fan base because I know you're gonna say, well, Chud has a fan base of like white supremacists. I'm talking about regular white people. If a regular white person killed a black guy, you sure as hell would not see a huge crowd of white people outside the courthouse wishing all black people dead like they did in this situation. I've never seen so many racist black people in my entire life.
You never seen racism from a white person? Is that what you're
Okay,
saying?
so that was the original statement.
No, I said it.
And
It
you
was
never...
further in.
Hold on,
It was in
wait.
the middle of the
I
argument. If a white guy, just a regular white guy, stabbed a black person, you would not see a crowd of people white people outside the courthouse cheering like, "Yeah, I'm glad he's dead. All black people should die." That's not a thing.
That ever happened?
It happened because he's a white supremacist specific fan base and he's famous. But no, that would not happen in a normal situation. Not in this
I don't
age.
know
No,
what
it
you're
would
talking
not.
about. I mean, this is insane.
Like,
There's no
wait,
racist
wait,
racist
wait.
not say blacks deserve to die. I don't understand what
There
you're
would
saying.
not be a big crowd of like 50
Go
white people outside
back.
the courthouse cheering that all black people deserve to die. No,
How
that would
can you
not
even say
happen.
that?
With this case, but it didn't.
Just hold on.
You
Just wait.
can't even hear what I'm saying. I think I heard myself say it.
You didn't say it. I can hear it perfectly fine.
I'm gonna find it after.
No.
Oh,
Oh, all right.
Not what I was gonna say. Yeah, I will. What was it?
Here we go. Keep
I was
going.
gonna say, you know what else is different though? What is different is if the situations were reversed and a white guy, just a random white guy, I'm not saying anyone with a fan base, because I know you're gonna say, well, Chud has a fan base of like white supremacists. I'm talking about regular white people. A regular white person killed a black guy. You sure as hell would not see a huge crowd of white people outside the courthouse wishing all black people dead like they did in this situation. I've never seen so many racist black people in my entire life.
Never seen racism from a white person? Is that what you're saying? I'm confused.
No, I said no. I said if a white guy, just a regular white guy, stabbed a black person, you would not see a crowd of people, white people outside the courthouse cheering like, "Yeah, I'm glad he's dead. All black people should die." That's not a
That
thing.
will ever happen?
It happened with Chud because he's a white supremacist specific fan base and he's famous. But no,
Okay.
that would not happen in a normal situation. Not in
Yeah, I
this
don't
age.
know
No,
what
it
you're
would
talking
not.
about. I mean, this is insane.
Wait,
No
wait,
racist, random racist whites would not say blacks deserve to die. I
Wait,
don't understand what
there
you're
would not be a big crowd of like 50 white people outside the courthouse cheering that all black people deserve to die. No,
saying.
that
How
would
can you
not
even say
happen.
that?
With this case,
How can you say it would never happen? How can you even corroborate
Are you
that
serious?
statement?
If
Say it
that
would
happened,
never
that
happen.
would be like national news and our cities would be burned down. That would never happen. But it happened in this case.
You say it will never happen now. So now you're definite that white people will never say at a crime or at a court that black people deserve to die.
No, there would not be a group.
How can you say that confidently?
That's crazy. No,
How
that
can you
would
think
not
that white people will never say that ever in life?
happen. Are you not listening to what I'm saying?
How can you say this?
Are you not listening to what I'm saying? I'm talking about a big group of them would not be outside the courthouse
Yeah.
cheering for all black people to die like they did.
How do you know that? Oh my god.
Are we really gonna sit here until we find it?
Nothing
That's not
that will ever happen?
It happened with Chud because he's a white supremacist specific fan base and he's famous.
Okay, here we go.
This is stupid. Someone will find it in like
Okay.
2 seconds after this. Not happen in a normal situation, not in this day
I
and
don't
age.
know
No.
what. Right there. Right there. Right there. Changed. Okay, so you said it right there.
Whatnot.
I mean,
Okay,
this
so I
is
was right.
insane.
All
All
right.
right. So you said you made your statement and then said day and age later in there. Got it. So that means that it changed everything that you said in the previous, and then this is this is the biz way.
Now I said
This
from
is the
beginning
biz
I
way.
didn't- Look, I like how you tried
And
to
this
do
is
that.
why. And this is why.
She was right,
This
but
is
now
what
I'm
I.
gonna flip
You
it
said
and
it.
try to figure out why
No,
she
no,
could
no.
be
You're
wrong.
right. You said it.
I
You
said
said
from
it.
the yeah,
You
but
said it far. Yeah, the framing is way
no,
different. But
no. Right
How
as you
you
started
said
playing the recording, I said this. Are you deaf? I said right in the beginning of when you put on the
Listen,
recording, I said I didn't say it in the beginning, and you told me to shut up.
Oh, yeah, got it. Yeah. That
Do we
was
need
fun.
to rewind to that now? Go back
No,
5 minutes to when you pulled up the recording. You started to play it, and I said I didn't say it in the beginning. I said it in the middle of the argument, and you went, "Shut up."
Okay.
Go back.
How black people deserve to die.
How can you even say that?
What were you doing?
I didn't
Like,
say
That's what you
anything.
told me
you
to
just
do.
wanted to fight
We're not fighting.
black now.
Hold on.
Regular white guys. My
She might
entire
have said
life.
it. Let's see.
Listen, are you really doing that right now?
Of course, because I know. But I'm saying
How an argument?
I'm
Are you
gonna
really
take
going back now to find this
just
part?
to say that you didn't said
say
to, and then
I wasn't being serious.
I just needed an audience. I know she didn't say day and age.
I
All
swear to God, I
we're
did.
gonna
You
we're
can-
gonna rewind it just
You-
to say that you didn't say that, and then afterwards,
All right,
don't
enough.
say,
This
"Oh,
is
that was what I
stupid.
meant." I don't want to hear that. You said those words, yeah.
I'm hanging
I
out.
said in
All
this
right.
day and
Why?
age.
But now we're just sitting here watching
All right,
recordings.
so I
of
never
ourselves.
even said shut up. So
You told me to stop or shut up. You said something like that.
nothing happened. But anyway, that's exactly that's all I want. You know, I just like to show the levels of I've kept it very calm. You get very worked up. You see the difference between
You were calm when you were interrupting me every 2 seconds.
I'm very calm. I've been talking calm all day because this is the thing, because these people can't get me this invested to get this emotional over it. I don't have that urge to respond. I don't have that fire in me. I don't have that dog in me to get this upset. So when people get upset about politics, I'm talking chill. When people get upset about religion, I'm going to talk how I feel, and I don't care how upset. I don't have that in me. I don't have that, and I enjoy, because you are that person that gets fired up. When you say words like,
No.
I had no choice but to respond, I mean, those words alone are insane to say. Like, what? How do you not have, you have no choice but to do this?
You're not going to
What?
compare me to people. Like, I'm not even going to say the people I'm referring to, but you know the 2 people I'm referring to. You're not going to fucking act like I'm like that. And I'm like,
I
puffing
just-
and puffing off stream about internet shit. Don't
I
do that.
just
You know that's
said
fucking bullshit.
a direct a sentence you've said to me countless times. I had to do this. I had no choice. That's words that you would say to me.
That wasn't.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
And then
you're
it's like,
lying
well, of course
again.
I had
You're
to respond to
literally-
this.
You're like
That's-
blatantly lying now. You
So
know
you've
that
never
when I
said that?
Oh my God, if I could talk, I can maybe explain. You know that I was saying that like as a joke. Like, oh, it was so stupid what they said. I had to leave a comment. That's not me getting mad or fired up. I'm fucking around.
Are you
like,
telling me that you've never said this genuinely got me mad? I had to respond.
okay, I'll say it again slower.
No, answer that part. Don't
You
say it
know
slower. Just
when
answer that part. I'm asking you.
Did I not start the sentence with you know when? Are you listening? When
just
I said, if you'd listen, you'd hear it. When I said that, did you hear that? You heard that part, right? You heard that, right? When I said it, that's me confirming I said it. When I said it, it was me joking around. Like, oh, what they said was so stupid, I had to comment back to it. Yeah. That's not me getting all worked up and huffing and puffing. What are you talking
That's
about? I
not
was
what I
laughing
said
when
at
I
all.
said that.
That's not
That's what
at
the-
all
yes,
what
that's
I
what
just
you're
said.
referring to. That's
I
exactly
literally
what you're
just
referring
said,
to.
have you ever said the words, this genuinely made me mad, I had to respond. That's what I said verbatim. I said, hey, you're going to tell me you've never
No,
said
I didn't
that.
say this genuinely made me mad. I said it like it was so stupid I had to respond is what I said.
You're gonna sit here and tell me this one got me mad. I had to say something. You're gonna tell me you've never said that?
Yeah, I might have said that, but not genuinely, like in real life. No.
All right. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much for coming out. This was a great time. I'm glad that we did this. And you know what? We didn't have anything. And this is the point where I go into and I strangle a child. So this is a great time. I had a great time. All right. We didn't have anything. Nothing was going on. And now we're here. All right. I am very happy. All right. I'm very happy that I didn't Jew you. Right. And we gave you a little something, something too. All right. Pause. That sounded insane. We didn't give you a little something, something. But we did talk. Yeah. Slyware's getting smoked. But I had a great time. That was a great time. Did you have fun? And she left. All right, well, I appreciate you all for coming out. Thank you very much. I had a great time. Hopefully there's something tomorrow, right? Hopefully there's something tomorrow, or I won't be here. And I'm saying this right now. If there's nothing popping, don't come a knocking, all right? I'm out of here. I appreciate you all.
When you see me in the street, when you greet me, every time we meet, all you gotta say is